The 2004 USS Nimitz, Tic Tac, UFO encounter, a case that changed the UFO debate. In the vast, secretive world of military aviation and aerospace intelligence, few events have had the impact of the 2004 USS Nimitz, Tic Tac, UFO encounter. Known by insiders as the Nimitz incident, this dramatic event involved U.S. Navy fighter pilots witnessing, tracking, and attempting to intercept an unidentified flying object, UFO, with flight capabilities that defied the known laws of physics. The object was described as a smooth, white, oblong-shaped craft, roughly the size of a commercial plane, and flying without any visible means of propulsion, hence its nickname, the Tic Tac. For decades, UFO sightings have been dismissed by military officials, written off as hoaxes, or left unexplained. But the Nimitz encounter changed that. Not only was it witnessed by trained military personnel, it was recorded on infrared cameras, corroborated by radar data, and later confirmed by the U.S. Department of Defense. This essay explores the full scope of the 2004 Nimitz incident, including its timeline, the technology used, pilot testimonies, government response, alternative theories, and why this case has become a turning point in how we talk about unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP. 1. Background: the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group. In November 2004, the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group was conducting training exercises off the coast of San Diego, California. The group included the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier, CVN-68. The USS Princeton, a guided missile cruiser with an advanced radar system, Aegis. Several F/A-18 Super Hornet fighter jets from the VFA-41 Black Aces squadron. During the training mission, the USS Princeton's radar operators began detecting strange aerial objects appearing at 80,000 feet, rapidly descending to near sea level in less than a second, and hovering or maneuvering in ways no known aircraft could replicate. These contacts were so strange and consistent that the Princeton's crew began to refer to them informally as anomalous aerial vehicles, AAVs. 2. The encounter, November 14, 2004. On November 14, the USS Princeton directed two F/A -18F Super Hornets to intercept one of these AAVs. The fighter pilots included Commander David Fravor, a seasoned Navy pilot and commanding officer of Strike Fighter Squadron 41. Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate, Weapons Systems Officer. What the pilots saw. As they approached the location given by the USS Princeton, the pilots observed the following. A white, oval-shaped object, about 40 feet long, hovering just above the ocean surface. It had no wings, no rotors, no exhaust plume, and made no visible disturbance to the surrounding air or sea. The object was darting erratically, making instantaneous turns, and moving in ways that defied inertia. When Fravor tried to engage or fly closer, the object accelerated and disappeared instantly. Fravor described it later as, like nothing I've ever seen. It had no predictable movement, and it wasn't behaving like any aircraft I knew. 3. The FLIR video, Tic Tac, captured. Shortly after Fravor's encounter, another pair of jets, this time equipped with the ATFLIR, Advanced Targeting Forward-Looking Infrared, pod, were sent to investigate. They were able to lock onto the object and record video, which was later publicly released and is now known as the Tic Tac video. The video shows an object with no wings or exhaust, flying at high speed. A sudden rotation of the object while maintaining velocity. A lock-on with tracking difficulty, suggesting rapid motion. This FLIR footage, originally classified, was declassified and released by the Pentagon in 2017, lending massive credibility to the incident. 4. Radar and sensor confirmation. This wasn't just a case of pilot sightings or blurry video. The object had been tracked for several days on the Aegis radar system aboard the USS Princeton, one of the most advanced radar systems in the world. Operators confirmed. Multiple unknown contacts. Descent from high altitude, over 80,000 feet, to sea level within seconds. Hovering, sudden acceleration, and maneuverability unmatched by any known aircraft. Radar logs were allegedly confiscated or erased shortly after the incident, fueling later controversy. 5. Official response and public disclosure. For over a decade, the event was known only in military and UFO researcher circles. That changed in 2017, when major media outlets including the New York Times published an article featuring the Nimitz incident. Interviews with Fravor and other witnesses. Video evidence released by the Pentagon. It also revealed the existence of a previously classified program called ADIP, Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, a Pentagon initiative tasked with studying UFOs from 2007 to 2012. In 2020, the Pentagon officially acknowledged the Tic Tac video, stating it was unidentified and part of ongoing UAP investigations. This marked a major shift in how the U.S. government talked about UFOs. 6. Theories. What was the Tic Tac? A. Extraterrestrial hypothesis. Many UFO researchers and some military insiders believe the Tic Tac may be of non-human origin. Its instant acceleration and lack of propulsion rule out conventional aircraft. No known technology can withstand the G-forces such motion would generate. The object seemed to anticipate pilot movements, possibly indicating advanced AI or intelligence. B. Black Project technology. Some theorists suggest it may be secret U.S. military technology, perhaps from a black budget program. However, pilots were not informed of such a test. It appeared on radar, video, and visual observation, not just as an illusion. There are no known propulsion systems that could mimic this behavior even in classified aerospace. C. Atmospheric or sensor glitch. Skeptics argue it could be sensor anomalies, atmospheric distortions or radar ghosts. Misinterpretation by the pilots. But these explanations fail to account for multiple, independent confirmations, visual, infrared, and radar, all simultaneously. 7. Impact and legacy. The Nimitz encounter became a watershed moment in UFO research and defense policy. Public and military perception shifted. For the first time, mainstream media and the Pentagon treated UFOs as a serious topic. In 2021, the U.S. Department of Defense established the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARRO, to study UAPs. Congressional hearings on UFOs, UAPs, have since been held, featuring whistleblowers, intelligence officers, and military pilots. The incident is widely cited in scientific literature, UFO documentaries, and policy debates about the transparency of government UFO knowledge. 8. Continuing investigations and unanswered questions. Where is the full radar data? Why was some information allegedly classified or destroyed? Was this a one-time anomaly, or are these objects still operating near military areas? What other encounters remain unreported or suppressed? As of 2025, no definitive explanation has been offered, and the Tic Tac UFO remains one of the best documented and most mysterious encounters in modern history. The 2004 USS Nimitz, Tic Tac UFO encounter stands out because of its credibility, military-grade data, and official acknowledgement. Unlike other UFO stories clouded by hearsay, this incident is supported by trained pilot observations, radar tracking, and thermal imaging, all pointing to a technology or intelligence far beyond what we currently understand. Whether it was alien, secret military tech, or a physics-defying natural phenomenon, the Tic Tac encounter has changed the way we think about what might be flying in our skies, and what might be watching us from beyond.